Good morning, guys. Thank you for watching the Driver's Side Chats. I hope you're having a wonderful morning or day. My name's Philip, and today we are going to be talking about the Perspective Baby Step 8. Yes, that's right. Dave Ramsey only had 7 baby steps and sorta has an 8th baby step, but he actually made a whole book out of it. A book I haven't been able to completely read yet, but I've had read some of it, most of it. But before I get into that, just want to mention this morning, my day got started off very well. Of course, it's a beautiful day here in North Carolina, and in our apartment complex, there was a Porsche in our parking lot. If you know me well at all, you know I'm a car guy. So seeing a Porsche in the parking lot really got my morning off to a great start. So baby step 8, what is this? Well, if you know anything about Dave Ramsey, you know after he made the Financial Peace University, Money Matters, what's the other one? The one where you basically start from scratch, and it's you start from the beginning. It's, man, Total Money Makeover. There you go. He came out with another one. So Total Money Makeover, he touches on all the baby steps and really tells you where you start and how you build up and eventually build your wealth. And then he came out with another book called The Legacy Journey, a book which so far I've really enjoyed the entire bit of it, and I can't wait to actually finish it. But it's such a good book, and I just realized I left something at home that I need, but that's okay. I can study at work for what I need. Anyway, so this Legacy Journey discusses on how an individual, what they can do with their wealth, or being able to enjoy your wealth. Because here's the thing, you spend baby steps 1, 2, and 3 building your emergency fund and getting out of debt. Then baby step 4 is all about saving for retirement. And then baby steps 5 and 6 are all about paying off the house early and saving up for like your child's education, which are great things, but it's all focused, it's all goal oriented. And then baby step 7 is when you begin to give your wealth away, and in addition to that, you build your wealth, which is all great. But once you've built your wealth, now what? Well, that's when you get to enjoy it. Dave, I think, puts a great story into perspective here. After he had made his millions the right way, he just reflects on how one day he was in his office and he looks out into the parking lot of his office where he saw his relatively new, not brand new, but relatively new Jaguar that he had purchased with cash. And he touches on the feeling, should I have any feeling of guilt about having such a nice car? Because here's the sad reality. In the world we live in, people get upset with rich people because they're rich. Not because they did anything to hurt them, not because they did something wrong, but literally just because they have money, which really boils down to greed and jealousy. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been guilty of doing that. I really have been, and it's unfortunate, it happens, but it is a reality. People just get angry at rich people simply because they're rich. So for those that have come from not necessarily that mindset, but from a culture where they did not grow up rich and then became rich, they struggle with these feelings. Well, can I actually go and buy things that I enjoy because I can afford it now? And honestly, the answer is yes, you certainly can. There's nothing wrong in the world with having wealth, and you should enjoy those things. However, you should enjoy those things in moderation. There's nothing wrong with having a $500,000 house or having a nice big pool in the backyard. There's nothing wrong with driving a Ferrari or wearing a Rolex watch. There's nothing wrong with any of those things, but in moderation. Because eventually, filet mignon and lobster, eventually those do get old. And those get tiring too. So, just because you now have the ability to live in luxury, I think it needs to be done in moderation, because it will get exhausting from time to time. You'll get tired of it. You'll get tired of all the nice things, and you'll just want to go back to your normal life. But when you're giving in such a way that your wealth isn't your your livelihood, and there's moderation in your life, it's not such a bad thing. I'll give you an example. I'm not going to name his name, but there's a gentleman I know who, just through conversation with him, I know he's worth a good amount of money. And how much money, really couldn't tell you. I know he's got a lot of assets, and that's really about all I know. I know he was smart when he started his life. He got a good degree, got himself a good job, and he saved up and was able to do a lot of good things with his finances. And because of that, he is reaping the benefit of that today. By the way, sorry about the sun, guys. So, you know, a wealthy person here was smart with his money. He's got his house paid for. He's got, his wife drives a Mercedes. He drives a pretty brand new F1, not an F-150, Chevrolet Silverado. And then he's got a Corvette Z06, a $85,000, $90,000 car in today's market. Actually, probably more than that now. And they're all paid for. His Z06 is his toy. He drives it on the weekend, takes it to car shows. And that's the wealth side of his life. But then I know that he's a giver too. You know, he works with a children's home. He does many things with his church. He teaches. He actually does Financial Peace University at his church, and he teaches it. There's a lot of good things that this person does, and he's very satisfied with life. He's happy, and he's, you know, he doesn't use his wealth as a tool to make him happy. He uses it for giving and such, and he does it in a way that's not so much self-glorifying or self-edification. It's all about moderation. You know, like he's told me, it's not about having wealth, it's about first your security, but then you can enjoy it, and then also you can use it to help others and make others go a long way. And I think that's a huge, huge key. So, yes, baby step 8, the legacy journey, as Dave would put it, it's about enjoying your wealth. And you can enjoy your wealth. You can buy those really expensive things you've always wanted to do, but in moderation. In moderation. Now, just a little side note. If you've got $1 million in the bank and you want an $800,000 house, word to the wise, probably not the best matchup there. So make sure you do it. If you're doing something like that, do it in proportion. If you've got $20 million and you want $1 million house, that's a little bit more manageable. Don't get so involved in the material things that you end up blowing your wealth on them. You know, I want a sports car, and I actually want one so bad. My addiction right now is getting on YouTube and watching car videos, and it's killing me because I really want a car. But I've got to just understand, all in moderation, all in due time. It'll happen someday, and that's completely okay. But at the same time, if I'm worth $100,000, I'm not spending $90,000 on a car that's going to depreciate. Plus, if I had that kind of wealth, I'd be holding on to a lot more of it than just spending $90,000 on a car. So anyway, you get the idea. But that'll be all for today. It really just, again, talking about enjoying your wealth. It's okay to do that, and it's okay to spend large sums of money for things that most people just wouldn't even think about doing. So that'll end today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. Like always, please like and subscribe.